See how you press the red. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, which country you come from, and welcome to the Law of Attractions preview today. Today I'm facilitator for this evening. My name is Chihao. I'm from Malaysia. Okay, and today we're honored to have all the friends here to come to have this preview, which is trainers, a certified law of attractions, Kangwei. So before we start this preview, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who come here, and also would like to have a short, brief introductions about Kangwei, right? Well, Kangwei started a children's enrichment center, helping children to become a better learner under the license program called the Genius Brain during 17 years ago. Well, a few years later, the founder, Professor Dr. Thomas Hui, introduced him to a book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waters. That's where he learned the things happen, whether the positive or negative, because of how we think and how we feel. By then, he found that more because there's something about law of attraction, and he got himself certified by the author of the Law of Attraction, Michael Loge, in 2013. But however, something happens to him in 2014, which he will share with you later. And today, Kangwei has helped corporate companies and businesses owners to get the results they wanted. So one of his participants in the 20s has always want to have a new car. Okay, bring her mom travel around. And I think Kangwei later will also show you some of those testimonials where she got for all these years in this law of attraction. So without further ado, I would like to pass the following time to Kangwei. Thank you, Kangwei. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Tiao. Thank you, Tiao, for getting me on here today. And thank you so much for being here. And if you're ready for this law of attraction preview, can you go to the chat and type 1? Yeah, can go to chat type 1 so that we are. All right, thank you so much for your participation, and great. So how many of you here have read the book, The Law of Attraction, or you have watched a movie, The Secret? If you're one of those who have read the book and you're someone who are firmly believe that law of attraction is the thing that's giving you the result, can you type I in the chat room? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, if you can see here, law of attraction is actually happening right now. Yeah, law of attraction is giving the result. Law of attraction is manifesting at every moment, like right now. And yes, this is Michael Loge. This is the Canadian who actually wrote the book, The Law of Attraction, and I got myself certified in year 2013. And in year 2018, I have been contributing these Law of Attraction articles for a local magazine for entrepreneurs. And these are some of the titles that I've written. And actually, I actually love to contribute law of attractions that helps one person, how to build a dream team and how to use the law of attraction to manifest some of this business success as a team. You know, if you own a business, you can literally use the law of attraction to do all this easily if you know the steps. Yes, right. The question that always starts will be this: what are you focusing on? Yeah, what are you focusing on? And then there's a lot of this so-called misconception. You know, people thought that law of attraction only works when I'm getting the result that I'm looking for. That means if I'm happy with that moment of the day, law of attraction is working. But the moment I'm not getting what I want, meaning that if there's some result that give created unhappiness to me or something that makes me feel angry, and that thought that law of attraction is not working. Well, it's not, yeah. So I'm going to share with you this statement that says this: I attract myself, my life, my business whenever I give my attention, energy, focus to, and law of attraction actually manifests both. negative, and positive. Yes, you are somewhat getting something positive because law of attraction is manifesting it because you're focusing on something that's positive. But when you're focusing something on negative, law of attraction is still working and it's manifesting something that you do not want. Simple. Let's try this. Yeah. When I say don't think of an elephant, don't think of an elephant, don't think of a lion. So what are you doing now? Tell me. If you're thinking of an elephant and lion, can you type EL in the chat? If you're thinking of an elephant and lion, can you type EL in the chat? Yes. Obviously, you are thinking of an elephant because I tell you don't think of an elephant. And when I tell you don't think of a lion and you're still thinking of a lion, and probably right now you're still thinking of an elephant and lion. That shows this, yeah. If you're focusing on something that you do not want, you actually putting your energy, focus, attention to it. And law of attraction will not help you to filter whether this is something positive or this is something negative. If you give you the result when you're focusing on that. So right now, what are you focusing on? Something that is positive or something that is negative? Yeah, Tia shared this testimony from a participant of mine who have attended law of attraction. And yes, she was actually having these 4 goals that she wants to achieve, and she wants to achieve it within 6 months. And one of the goals is to have 5-figure savings in a bank account, to bring her mother for an overseas holiday. All right, this happened before COVID, yeah. And she wanted to get herself a new car. And ultimately, because of the business that she's in, she wanted to achieve a certain level in that business. And she actually received all this in less than 6 months. So the law of attraction says this: I attract myself, my life, my business, whenever I give my attention, energy, focus to. Now, whether negative or positive. Yeah, it gives you these 2, positive or negative. So it's up to you on how you focus on. So my next question to you will be, are you getting the results that you want every day? Are you manifesting the desire that you're looking for? Or are you getting the results that you do not want? Yeah. So this is another testimonial, but this is not, it's not related to a business, but someone, a friend of mine who actually, he's actually an award-winning photographer. Yeah, and yeah, it's in Malaysia, Ipoh. And if any one of you who have been to Ipoh, you would know that Ipoh is famous for food, and there are a lot of mountains in Ipoh. So he invested his drone early last year, and he was actually covering an event, all right, a cultural event. So what happens is that he actually used his drone to record some of the event on that day, and things happen. The newly drone that he invested landed on a mountain. Now, every drone, you know, they have this GPS. Obviously, he knows where this drone landed. So he actually engaged a few local climbers to climb up to the mountain, go to that exact location, and yes, they should find the drone. But that didn't happen. It happened. They actually took a couple of 2 weeks, and they still could not locate the drone. And what happens was in March last year, the whole world locked down, including Malaysia. And yes, he actually took the opportunity to use law of attraction to manifest, to get his drone back. And 3 months later, yes, he posted this in his Facebook. Apparently, someone called him and told him that they found his drone. And all this when he actually used the law of attraction and applied it. So what if we can use the law of attraction? We can learn and use the law of attraction to deliberately attract more of what we want. do you want to find out how? If you want, can go to the chat and say ready. Type ready if you're ready for this. Yeah. I'm going to share with you this 3 simple steps. Yeah. To attract more of what you want and less of what you do not want. Thank you so much for participating. Well, I'm going to share this in a 2-hour session for 2 days. In August, in the month of August, I'm going to share this, and this will be the 3-step formula. I'm going to share this 3-step formula of how we can deliberately attract more of what we want and less of what we don't want. So in step 1, we're going to use this identify my desire method. We will be covering only step 1 on day 1. For step 2 and 3, give my desired attention and allow it will be on day 2 itself. So I remember Ji Hao mentioned that something happened to me in 2014, a year later, when I learned, when I certified as a law of attraction facilitator. Yes, on the 29th of December, I had a stroke. Yeah, that resulted my right side of my body paralyzed and was hospitalized for a week. Yes, well, what I did was I actually, at that moment, I realized I am a law of attraction facilitator and actually apply the 3 steps of law of attraction. So the first step is about identify my desire, get to know what I want and all this. And I literally took 2 weeks to be able to stand and walk again. And same goes with my earlier participant who actually I tried that within 6 months, and I wanted to go back to a platform, a referral platform they call BNI. I want to go back to the BNI meeting, and 4 months later, I'm back because by that time, doctor allows me to drive. Yeah, all this through these three steps of law of attraction. You see, step 1 is the part where we are only able to do in day 1 simply because every one of us know what we do not want, but we are not getting the part of clarity of what we want. So now I'm going to share you some of the contrasts as a business owners. Yeah, contrast is something that we don't want, something that we do not want to have. You know, we kept saying things like, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. People like me are not successful in business. It's difficult to get clients. I don't think I can employ staff in my company. Some of you may have said that, but some of you may have heard some of your clients, all right, or even some of your friends might say something like this. So in day 1, what we do is that we're going to change this contrast to something that we want. So how do we do that? In step 1 is to ask ourselves, so what do we want? Now, what happens when I replace this to this? What happened when I replace people like me are not successful in business to this? What happened when I replace it's difficult to get clients to this? And what happened when I replace I don't think I can employ staff in my company to this? The vibe change, right? And why do I say why? Because law of attraction responds to how you feel about what you say. Law of attraction responds to how you feel about what you think. Your focus will be on something positive, your vibe becomes positive, and when your vibe, your feeling or your mood becomes positive, you will be getting positive results. But when you're focusing on something that you do not like, you do not want, your vibe is actually negative, and you will be getting negative results. Yeah. So the next important part is this. You need to give the desire that you created, the wants, the clarity that you created, to be focused on. That means in step 2, I will guide you how to create a desire statement, all right, a script that will help you to raise your vibe, become more positive. Well, it's the same thing with me when I'm on a wheelchair, when I'm not able to stand and walk at time. I literally read my script like every day. Yeah, that actually give my whole desire attention to. And lastly, step 3 will be removing doubts and sends out this gratitude feeling. You know, as we have written all this clarity, it is something so good, something so positive. And some or other, because we love to analyze, we love to overthink. So when we overanalyze, overthink, what do we create? Some or other doubts. You know, well, this is so good to be true. Will law of attraction actually works? Am I really getting, you know, what I wanted? Doubts created, doubts form. Someone, what you call that limiting belief comes in. And in step 3, I will show you, I'll guide you and you know how we can actually remove the doubt and send out this gratitude feeling. And having a gratitude feeling is actually a very positive vibe. The more gratitude feeling that you send out, you know, the more positive result that you'll be getting from this law of attraction. Yeah. So in my workshop, what I'll be sharing will be my experience on the process of my recovery from can't walk to be able to walk again in a short period of time, you know, doing the stuff that I love to do using the law of attraction. Yeah. That's my preview today. If we are open for question right now. Any one of you here would like to ask?
Yeah, we'll be opening for Q&A. If you have any questions for the coming workshop, yes, please do. Please open your mic and ask questions. Okay, if not, again, we'll be conducting with you, sending you WhatsApp as well as email to let you know more about the following details and registration. And or you can get through us to me or Kangwei to get more information on this. So again, if there are no more questions, I would thank you everyone for coming here for this short preview, as I mentioned. And then lastly, I hope that this short preview able to bring something to you and to your friends around you. And if you wish to have something change in your life, looking forward into what needs to be done and what do you want, okay? Yes, we will always be there to help you out, okay? And once again, I'm Chi Hao and facilitator for you tonight. And thank you very much for today. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Roger raised his hand. Is it?
Roger.
Yes, may I ask, Kanwei, how actually, you know, if we are in a bad side of the vibe, how we can, you know, suddenly change it and then, you know, to become a better, I mean, in a good vibe? Awesome.
Great question. That's awesome question. Yeah, this is somewhat, you know, we're dealing with like almost every day. When especially if you are meeting some clients that you do not wish to meet, or you're getting some news that is not positive. Yes, we can actually reboot ourselves. We can actually restart the vibe that we have from negative to positive. It's very simple. All you need to do is ask yourself, so what do you want? Yeah, so what do you want? And the best part will be if you have the script ready with you, that will be the script that helps you to refocus your desire. Refocus on what you want. Yeah, we need to have that script ready. Yes. Thank you, Roger, for asking. Thank you. Awesome question. Yeah.
Thank you, Kanwei.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moshe, I saw Moshe raising his hand.
Yeah, Dr.
Moshe?
Yes. Yeah, I have a question. Thank you for this meeting. I want to know if the person answers you what you don't want to hear after you ask that person, what do you want? Okay, so what do? because you're getting the answer you wouldn't like to have, you know. So what do you do right there?
What situation that you are in? Are you proposing someone to someone or a business question? Yeah, obviously, we'll we have this part of how we can actually take care of our vibration, take care of positive vibe and all these things. But if you are hearing some complaint from someone, hearing something that's negative, usually negative stuff comes with, I don't like, I do not want all this. These are some of the that they do not want. So the best way of getting them to refocus on what they want, you always ask them, hey, so what do you want? Yeah, so what do you want? And you don't need to go and find out for them. You don't need to go and find out the answer for them, but practically ask them, so what do you want, until they're able to give you the desire they're looking for. So most of the time, if you ask them what they want, if they answer, well, I don't want, well, ask them, I'm not asking what you do not want, but I'm asking what you want. Yeah, instead of the most easiest way to answer, so what do you want, is to remove these 3 vocab from answering, so what do you want. The 3 vocab will be don't, not, and no. Yeah. So when you remove this don't, not, and no, you are actually changing the words to be something you want. Dr. Jorge, did I answer your question?
Yeah, of course. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We have Romeo. Romeo raising his hand.
Yes.
Hi, Romeo.
Dr. Kang Wei, I want to ask some.
Kang Wei will do. Kang Wei will do.
Yeah,
Dr. Jorge is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi,
Okay.
Romeo.
Does the law of attraction exclude anything, like any incident or situation? Yeah. For example, like maybe if I want to win the lottery, but the law of attraction exclude this kind of like thoughts. Yeah, that's my question.
Okay. If I get your question correctly, you're asking if is law of attraction, does law of attraction include everything, or there's certain exclusion in law of attraction, right? Yeah. Well, most of the time is that law of attraction we apply to on what we want to achieve, our desire. It can be your health, your lifestyle, your relationship with money, your relationship with your partner. In fact, you can use law of attraction, Romeo, if you're still single. I'm sure you're still single. You can use law of attraction to attract the types of girlfriend that you're looking for. Yeah. Law of attraction can be also be applied in your health. Yeah. You can also use law of attraction to for almost anything, except doing something that creates a bad energy. Using law of attraction to make myself more handsome than Qihao.
Please do.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
If that works, can we do that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
during the pandemic, I'm always thinking that I won't get I won't get the complete. Yeah, so I'm not getting the complete now. So I want to know if there's anything or incident that will be excluded from the law of attraction. Yeah.
Actually, not that, but it's more for our own personal. Yeah, law of attraction. I think it would be better to be applied on our own self rather than on someone else. Yeah. Things like, for example, okay, especially if you're looking girlfriend, instead of I don't want my girlfriend to be taller than me. I don't want my girlfriend to have a bigger size than me. But if when you say that, you're actually putting your energy, focus, attention to something that you don't want, and you're actually creating that attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, law of attraction works best if you just apply for your own self. Yeah.
Okay, so if I want Roger to be the diamond king of the world, I'm thinking of it, then will it come true?
It will come true when you make the statement and you believe in it. Yes.
Yeah, I believe it in Roger. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Romeo.
Yeah. Thank you, Romeo. Thank you. Tia, are there any? I think someone posted a question in the chat, right?
No, not really.
Not really. Yeah. Okay.
Nah, Kang, I sent it to you.
Oh, oh, I see. Okay. So sorry. I did. Is it on this part here? Okay, let me check. How long does law of attraction work for you? Is it the same duration for all the? Okay, great. Thank you. Arvin,
I'm there. I'm listening.
okay. Arvin asked a question. It's like, how fast does law of attraction manifest our desire? You know, how fast does would I get the results? Correct, right?
Yep.
Great, good question. To answer that is how much doubt you have. Yeah. To answer Arvin's question is like, how fast law of attraction manifests my desire. How much doubt you have. If you have strong desire and you have strong doubt, practically you will not be getting any results from law of attraction.
So basically, you need to believe in what you want to manifest and actually believe in it, not
Yes,
just
believe
say
me.
it for others to hear.
Yeah. In fact,
And
law of attraction actually manifests immediately if you have zero doubt. Yeah. Yes,
awesome. Yeah, I was just asking this only and was asking that, is it same for all the people? I mean, the time frame is same, or obviously that question gets answered because it will be different for everyone.
Different
time
for
frame.
everyone is actually because of the limiting belief and the doubt that we have created. And of course, we have this a practical session that I always encourage my participants to keep track on positive things that happens to you every day. That means we actually have a gratitude journal book, and we need to write down at least one good thing that happens to us every day. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arvin. Thank you.
Okay, I think we have.
Can I ask one
yes.
question, please? Okay, please, quick one, can we? So, I believe in the gratitude journal and all that, but I just want to hear from you. So, writing it down every day, what does it do?
Great question. What does it do? It's actually for your reference. Okay. It's actually for your reference. Remember, Roger asked a question. Someday we feel negative, right? So what do? If you have the script ready, read the script. If you have your gratitude book ready for you, read all the gratitude journal that you've written in the book. It will give you the sense of belief, that sense of positiveness in you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Omo. Thank you. Xiao.
Yes, I think just now I just saw last one from Hamilton. Do you practice the law of attractions like our rituals?
Ritual as in like pray?
Yeah, this is Amudan.
Hi.
Just want to know, like, now say, for example, if you talk about your health and you have the law of attraction, so what happens is when you practice yourself, things get done. So from your expertise, do you have to practice it or think about it on a daily basis, or any tips that you want?
Oh, I see. All right, great question. Yes. You remember we actually create a script right after step 1, step 2, we create the script. Usually I will advise that because it's something that is new to us, we will need the script to remind us. So as we read, we are putting our attention to it, and that actually helps us to raise our positive vibration. Yeah. So once you are having all this clarity on what you want, the desire in here, you're automatically focusing on something positive. It becomes a habit. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for the
much.
question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any
Okay.
aspect? Yeah.
So I think thanks again for all the questions for today, and all of you. If you have any more questions, and then we would like to have we would like to have these sessions to be let you know more how it applies on the law of attractions next month. You will let us know if you're keen on the workshop. Okay, and thank you very much, Kang Wei, and we'll be happy to see you again. Right, and
Right.
thank
We're
you.
gonna have a group photo.
Oh, yeah. I'll have a group photo and first page smile. And second page. Okay, wait a minute. Give me a second. Smile. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you for coming today. And have a great week, and have a great weekend as well. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.